Good morning, YouTube. It's Monday morning. I'm here in Arkansas. I just, believe it or not, turned down a 971-mile load going to Savannah, Georgia. From here. Yeah. If you're wondering why I did it, is because getting out of Savannah, Georgia is pretty near impossible for us right now. So, you know, I'm hedging a bet because if I had to have the deadhead out of there, it's nowhere to go but north. And it, you know, it's one of those decisions. Once you make it, you've made it. And well, I made it. So now I just got to live with it, and I'm inherently kicking myself over it too. You're going to second guess yourself terribly. But that's not what the video about today is. The video is about. I'm going to give you a little tour of the van and tell you what you're really going to need to come out. You're going to need a few things to come out with. So basically speaking, what are the necessities for me on the road and when I get out here? One, bed. You're going to have a bed. If you run with an owner, he doesn't have a bed, you're going to have to put one in it. I used 4 of these straps for like $7 Harbor Freight. Underneath of it, basically it's 1/2-inch plywood, 2x4s. 4 eyelet hooks, and I ground them off underneath. You can see where they come down to ground off. And that's all it is. And I got some memory foam mattresses. Cut them to fit the bunk. I made the bunk 30 inches. You can do what you want. I did that so I could get 3 skids in. I put it in a mattress bag, a twin, and then I duct taped it over because it's bigger. So you're going to have a bed. It's going to have to be off the floor, folks. Reason being, you'll freeze out here. You know, summertime is not as bad. Wintertime, it's bad. Now this here is an 80 degree below zero sleeping bag. If you don't have heat, you're going to have an 80, or not 80 degree, but a 20 degree below zero. 20 degree below zero sleeping bag. You're going to need one of these. Amazon, about $85. A must. You're going to have it. You're going to have a place to sleep. If you can't sleep, you can't get any rest, you can't drive. Simple as that. You're going to have straps. These are ratchet straps. If the owner doesn't provide them, you're going to have to get them. You're going to have a way to ratchet the freight down on the floor. Now mine, you'll see that wood there. There's 2 pieces of it, 2x10s. I've got some clips here, right here. And these here go into the Easy Track. Just like this. That's how quick it goes in too, by the way. You put it in, push it down, it locks in. Put one on this side, one on that side. This board fits right in here. That's how those go in. Now behind there, I have these. Okay, same thing. Get in behind here. There it goes, latches in. Now I can put the ratchet straps on there. So these make it quick and easy. That's Easy Track. Now I do have down below there, you can see there's D-rings actually built into the floor. So I have those that are built in. I like those. I carry 2 2x4s. Why? Well, when I'm trying to ratchet over certain items across it, especially if they're round, the straps here want to slide off. You put the 2x4s over it, it ratchets right down. This is a pallet puller. Highly recommend it. You can see it. It's like a jaw with a chain right there. Puts that on the pallet like that. Smack it in. Wrap the chain around the fork of the tow motor. It backs up. Pulls the thing right out. Get that back here. Why? Because when you have a pallet here, the forks don't reach it. Or if I have a pallet up there, forks don't reach it, so I got to be able to pull it back. Now if you don't have one of those, these are tow straps, Harbor Freight, $10 right there. It's a 6,000 pound tow strap. What you do is you wrap this behind the skid, the first one when it goes in, the first skid, put it along the bottom of it around, and put these so they're pulled out, because with these sticking out you can hook onto it with the forklift and pull it out. I got 2 of those, so I can pull those skids back to the door, because it's the only way you're going to get them out of here. I've gone a little extra. I have a little table here, it's lightweight. I have an inverter, electric skillet, so I can cook. I just cooked breakfast this morning. Scrambled eggs, potatoes, and sausage. It was not bad. There's the batteries, lithium batteries. I have a TV. I have a VCR up here. I have a refrigerator, microwave, dash cam, Easy Pass. That Easy Pass is great for going through tolls. GPS over there, and my one phone will clip there, and my other phone hits on that mount there because I have two phones. One's for the office. Fan. You can get those for $20 at any Pilot Flying J. The heater. That's the heater. You can see the heater's blowing. This is where the heat comes out. So I have the heater on. It's nice and warm in here. I'm wearing a t-shirt. So, you know, and that's the line that goes to the diesel tank that I fill up. I fill the diesel tank up. That lasts for a couple days. So I carry a few things extra. I highly advise wheel chocks for chalking and unloading so it doesn't tear up the transmission. But you're going to need, that has to have, you got to have a safety vest. You're going to go into places, safety vest required. So you're going to have one. I have a safety vest. You're going to have a hard hat required. Some places won't let you on property. I have safety glasses down in there, as my shaver is, and gloves, and I got steel-toed boots underneath the bunk here. Those are required. Hard hat, vest, steel-toed boots, and safety glasses and gloves. You're going to have them. Have them on the van. Bring them with you. But, you know, I carry an extra coat, things of that nature. But the main thing you're going to need to come out here with is the safety equipment, something in the sleeping bag, and I don't recommend blankets. I'm sorry, blankets don't work in cold weather. 17 below zero, a blanket isn't going to do you much good sleeping on a cold floor. This is a composite floor. It's wood underneath. It came in the van. Metal is what this is. And this is what you're going to put your blankets on and sleep in cold? You're kidding me. No, it's not going to work. I have this. This is insulated. You can see insulation in there. It's behind here. This is even insulated. And this actually insulates the floor somewhat. But I wouldn't sleep on it. I'd freeze. So you're going to have a bed. You've got to get it up off the floor. The easiest way is to get the straps here, these ratchet straps at Harbor Freight for $7 a set of 4. And you hook them in the pillars. Those are support pillars for the roof. It'll hold your weight. I got it over there. Over here, you can see it caught in that corner over there. And here. And it just comes right down. And I can ratchet this bed up and down over the freight if I need to. And I use a little stand there from Harbor Freight, of course, $9. And I can just walk right up into my bunk. It's that simple. So you're going to have a bed. You're going to have to be able to sleep. You really need to get 20 degree below zero sleeping bag. You're going to have to get it up off the floor somehow. I don't care if you use egg crates and a piece of plywood. Okay? If it'll support your weight and get it up off the floor, get it up off the floor. Because the air under there will keep it insulated somewhat and you won't freeze to death. So, must have bed. Must have safety equipment. And you must have a way to secure the freight because I don't want a skid breaking loose here when I stop and sliding straight up into there and hitting me in the back. So the freight has to be secured. And you can see I have several of these ratchet straps. They got them here, 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 and these hold 3,800 pounds. I got another one here. It's hidden by the vest. Right there. I go, and here are some lighter weight straps for something lightweight. I got 2 of these. These are like 1,200 pounders. So if I got a 100-pound skid back there, I can use those. You have to be prepared. You got to have GPSs. You know, use your phone. You're going to have a smartphone because, well, they send all your information over a smartphone to you. So you're going to have a smartphone. If you don't, you're going to have to get one. Because most carriers run off of an app, and you're going to have to be able to, you know, bring that ad up. So you're going to have a phone to be able to operate the app on. Necessities for being out here. That's the bare minimum. Just to survive out here. So that being said, I'm going to shut this off. I'll just give you a tour of the van. I've got the Easy Track in. That's the wood there on each side that I use to use those clips I showed you back here. I got 4 of them to clip those boards in front and behind the skid so it doesn't slide front and board forwards. Then I'll use these clips behind them, and then I'll use these straps across them, so once it's there and I ratchet it down, it's not going anywhere. Got the heater tank. That's $150, simple to install. That's the fuel line I've got encased there, but that's the heater there. You hear it clicking. You can see it blowing up heat. And there's the control for it. Also, if you put that in, you're going to have a carbon monoxide detector. Fan, food, VCR, TV, power strip for the inverter, batteries. Yeah, I do my own oil changes out here. Electric skillet, light, safety equipment, things that make your life comfortable. Now, this van by no means is decked to the hilt. There's some out here that really spiffed up. I work in it, so this works for me. Now, what'll work for you will be your determination. Yes, I use odor band too, so that I don't stink myself out, but you can get a good view of the van. And when I'm sleeping at night, I pull the curtain just like that. Reason being, is I pull the curtain here, blocks the light from the front, and I have this little area here that I heat. I don't need to heat the rest of it. Just where I'm at. Keeps me nice and warm. So there you go, folks. A little view of the van.